everybody. Thank you for coming here. We're about to chit chat with my bro here. What's up, Kyle? How's it going?
What's up? I'm noft.
Yep, and we're doing this video. Just kind of wanted to take everyone back um, to the good old days and maybe just explain why I did what I did and maybe let you guys know if I regret it or not, even if you care to know. But I know I wanted to wait probably about like 2 weeks after I did what I did because I didn't really want this to be a publicity stunt. Like if it was a publicity stunt, I would have did this video already. I would have been on calls with people. Like no, I never did it for that. I did it because I wanted to continue on with like a story. Like Melee Hell has been like a huge like story. It has like everything like from books. I guess you would say arcs kind of there, Kyle. Hello.
Wait, what did you say? Did you say something about books?
Well, archives. I don't know what you call them, but they're like stories. Like I don't know. I got really inspired by the stories of Melee Hell, more or less. You know. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So like the wiki page, the back lore of Melee House.
Yes.
Like Him and Mike Brookman and
Yeah. The good old days. I missed that.
look
Like, I was
at
like,
Kevin.
okay, so after 3 years, okay, listen, I had a plot for 3 years to take down Melly Hill. Okay, this last year, I became friends with a lot of really nice people, like a lot of people in the Smash community, a lot of people in Melee Hell. So, they softened my heart. And actually, Kyle, you softened my heart because when you got, I mean, I don't want to go into your business or anything, but when we decided to make Smush, we wanted it to be a wholesome community. So that also was like, damn. But the whole reason why I did what I did is I wanted to do something. I wanted to be big. I wanted to be a story. I wanted people to like be invested into something different. Don't ask me why we named it Rocket Thunder, but it was just something stupid. You know what I mean?
Oh man, like I was like so confused, like why it was Rocket Thunder, because it's like from what I remember, you had me go back thinking like, am I like am I imagining this right now? Like, I thought it was like a Mandala effect or something like that. It's like, why is everybody just accepting Rocket Thunder and it's supposed to be Rocket Power? Am I missing something here? Like, what's going on?
They said it was so dumb that they decided to change it. Which was the whole point. Like, I wanted it to be completely ridiculous. Okay, so
Why that? Why that cartoon?
it's the best cartoon ever. Come on, man.
I mean,
Like,
it did yield some good memes.
I know it was really nice, and all the memes that were like done about me were so hilarious. I've never laughed so hard and drank so hard at the same time because let me tell you, I kind of it broke my heart to do what I had to do. Like it was an ultimate sacrifice. I understand that people really don't understand this. I felt like Jesus. Okay, I really did. I felt like
What?
I was on a cross, just like ready to die, just to build a story. You know what I'm saying? And it just worked out because like I saved Melee Hell by being so stupid.
Okay, so why did it is why what happened? Like, what exactly like went through what happened? What was going through your head when it was happening? Like, why
Okay,
did you try to do this? Like, what exactly? Okay, so what
what's
exactly
made
happened?
me
Let's go
snap?
into
I
like
don't know.
let's go into like what you did exactly. What happened?
Okay, so truth be told, this is what happened. I I was going through a pretty rough time, and I was like, you know what? I just kind of want to have some fun. Social media is kind of like where people just go to like have parties, like with their best friends that they've met over the internet. I don't know. That's kind of how I feel about Melee Hell. Like you guys are family, and the chaos and people will understand where I'm coming from. I just wanted to create a little bit of chaos. I messaged some people. I was like, you know what? I finally got admin. I've been trying to like do this for 3 years because I really have. Like 3 years, all I wanted to do was become admin, take it over, and get rid of the group.
I'm
For
not gonna
no,
lie. This when I freaking got you into the group, I kind of regretted it because of how much drama was good surrounding you. I would always come around and hit you and stuff like that. I was like, when I invited you to the group, had no idea that this was gonna happen. It was so crazy.
you created a nightmare.
I had
Like,
no idea. Like, and you just kept. I thought you would have, wouldn't have went back, but you just seemed pretty like hooked on going back. Like, what about that?
the reason why I was so hooked on going back was because of Mike Brookman and his stories and like the people that kept trying to take over the group. There's been countless times where I've like tried to create like other subsects of like Melee Hell, like Melee Hell singles. I don't know if you guys remember that for Valentine's Day. Like we got at least 500 people. Like not yeah, it was 500 people to join that, and then we created some shit posting groups that were pretty interesting. That got way out of hand because they always do.
So back to what was actually happening. So we had like I was out of the loop when it was happening. I was busy doing other things, and then when logged on to Rocket Thunder, I was like, okay, so what happened? So I found your video, and I was like, okay, this is nuts. Like it was pretty crazy because I was like, what is Kate gonna do next? Like when, why? And you said that it was a 3-year plan, and
It was
like was your heart racing? What was going on? What
okay.
happened? Like explain the very moments you were trying to take Melee Hell down.
Oh my gosh. So this is what happened. Everyone was in place. I had like everybody ready. We had like someone was going for the name and it just man so I started taking down the key alerts because I didn't want things to get like people to be alert of like what was going on. Like if I don't know, I was just kind of fucking around with admin stuff and I shouldn't have, which alerted like Dex to be like, what is Kate doing, what is Kate doing? But he paused for a minute. He should have de-admined me then, but he allowed me to get one of my people in there first. So he was able to get in there and at least change the name before he got deleted. Now, I would try to sit there and change the password or whatever, the password thing. I have dyslexia, like I can't help it. So like words kind of like whatever. Look it up. Anyways, words are stupid and I'm dumb, and that's the whole reason why Melee Hell is amazing, because people exist.
I mean, the community is pretty good. It's full of like, vibrant souls, I'd say.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, whatever. I fucked up. Like for real, I fucked up. I don't
So
know
when
how to do that better.
I saw that password, that the password boss, and that was pretty impressive. Like, how did that make you feel when you couldn't proceed onwards with the login boss?
Well, when I thought that it was like someone else's password or whatever, I don't know. I thought it was asking for like the password of the group. For some reason, I thought there was a password group because I've never had to do that. Any time that I've ever took over a group, I never had to put in a password. So like when it came up as password, I was like, holy shit! Like Mike Brookman put a password on Melee Hell.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
But I'm very, 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 very grateful that the fate of the world wants to keep Melee Hell around because
You know, I'm glad it's around still.
exactly because those people that I was in chat with did not like Melee Hell. I had people in there that were die hard fuck Melee Hell. Okay, that's who was on the team.
Dude, Melee Hill was a fun place. I just sit there and make memes, and I go away every once in a while, and then I come back and I make more memes.
Yeah, I know. Melee Hell is great. Like, there was no hate. I didn't do it for hateful reasons. I did it because I had a vengeful reason for 3 years ago, and that was the only thing I was living on, and it just wasn't enough.
I mean, there was a lot of drama going on that happened this year that came out of that group, but it's like not this year, last year. Was it last year? I think it was last year. There was so much drama that happened that happened last year. It's so much happened since we made the Smush Discord.
I know, right?
Why did it take 3 years? Why did it take 3 years?
It took 3 years of me building trust with people, and yeah, maybe that was the goal. Maybe it wasn't. I can't really like tell you. Sometimes when you like go undercover for like a really long time, it kind of like absorbs you as a person. I'm not gonna lie. Don't ask me why I decided I wanted like this huge vengeful scheme. Like, don't ask, cause I don't really know. Maybe because for the first 2 years, people were shitting on every one of my fucking posts. Like, dude, yeah, so what? I'm eccentric, and like my memes. If you don't understand them, you weren't meant to understand them. Like, that's okay. Like, that's how I feel, and if you want to be an asshole because of it, fuck off.
Oh my gosh. I was wondering, like, how do you feel about everything that you've done? Do you think that it's crazy? Do you think that it was impulsive? Do you regret what you did? What's up with that?
Do I
Like,
regret what I did? Hell yeah, I regret what I did. Hell yeah. And I tell you why I regret what I did. I regret. See, I have a problem. Like, alright, I'm not saying that I'm a little mental because you can just know me and know that I'm fucking crazy. But I have a problem when like things start going good for me and I have to destroy them. Like, it's just a thing that I have. I think maybe I felt like once I like got the trust of people, I was like, you know what? I'm too chaotic for this. Like, I joined Melee Hell not because of like the wholesome shit. I joined it because it was hell. Like, the bottom feeder of hell. So you can't expect anybody to want to do anything different than to take over the fucking group and destroy it. It's part of the makeup of the group. That's what anybody and everybody wants to do. And I did it. So, joke's on you. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't really do it. I failed! I failed, and it's awesome.
It's so, like, it's just so crazy to think about how the group's name has been Rocket Thunder for, like, the past month.
Yeah. It was about to be Rocket Thunder 2. Come in 2 months, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Sorry.
Well, what's next?
What's next for me?
What are you gonna do without Melee Hell?
Melee Hell is always in my back pocket. Let me tell you, I have at least 6 alts in that group, and the reason why they stopped deleting them because they're tired. They don't know. They know. They do know because I was really drunk the other night, and I added one of my alts. I outed them. So, but it's okay. And you know what? They kept him. They kept my alt in there.
Well, I can imagine it's a lot of work to moderate over 50,000 people. So
It is. Hey, I have to say I was the best admin. I didn't do shit except try to take over the group.
that was the best. I didn't do shit. It's funny. And I mean, you were doing live streams every week, and that was pretty. You brought content to Melee Hell, which was pretty interesting.
You know, I miss that. I miss that the most. I miss streaming for you guys. I do miss going over the memes. It was kind of like the highlight of like my week, like, cause like I wouldn't really log on unless I was posting like my content, not cause I'm selfish or anything, just because I'm busy, and that's just kind of what happened. So I really did enjoy going over the list and seeing like all the really cool memes, and I do miss that.
the meme reviews, and that was cool. I remember that.
Well, I think this sums up pretty much what's happening and where I'm going. You know, I'm just probably gonna go back to Smash Ultimate. I'm gonna be streaming that soon, and my Zero Suit Samus is getting better. I've only played this year, um, so I still have like a good solid 2 more years left before like I can really feel like I've accomplished something.
Okay, okay. Well, good thing we have this Mush Discord where we have daily arenas and we have bi-weekly tournaments for singles and doubles, alternating weeks. So we have doubles on a Saturday, and then we have singles the next Friday, and we do that bi-weekly. And plenty of room, plenty of chances to improve, and plenty of good people to practice with. So I would consider checking that out
Yeah, that's
to the
awesome.
truth of this video.
Alright, bye. Thank you.